Part 51. Part 51. We're going back in. Again. Scouting chance is 50%. Doing a short quest. Yes, I know. I don't want to either, but considering the quests that we have available, this is probably our only choice. Nine torches seems good. We're only going to get 2 resolve from this quest, but this week we basically need a re-roll. I mean, we've got champion here, which we could take our team of Crimson Court people, but since we lost the fortifying garlic, I don't have anything to resist the bleed with the flagellant anymore. His natural bleed resist is already really high, and he's even a clotter, but we need it higher, because it's the Crimson Court, and it's the final push of the Crimson Court. All of the nastiest son of a bitch enemies are going to be coming out the woodwork. The dirtiest, most disgusting, horrid creatures you've ever seen. And every single group is going to be like 2 chevaliers, 3 chevaliers, 4 chevaliers. And then they all do double attacks, crit, bleed, and stun. So that's, what, fucking 8 attacks that can crit, bleed, stun you, and kill you? On every chance that they have to attack after the first guy attacks? With, like, 30% protection? Nah. I'm not about that life. So we don't really have any trinkets available here this week. We would do the bumper crop and then go into the epic darkest dungeon, but again, we lost the garlic. We need that garlic back. So we're going to do this short quest with our special ancestors map. We're going to be seeing this trinket a lot. Special rooms. Oh, and when enemies, if you have scouted out an enemy on the map, they have a 0% chance of surprising you, even if the torch is completely out. It's because you're aware of their presence. They can't surprise you. You know they're there. Let's take this dodge with the Jester. Why not? We took the max HP box because we got fragile and fading, so... so sad. Ancestors bottle. Why couldn't we get the musket ball or the pistol? Something awesome. Oh, we get the shit one. That's the one we get. So we still got a decent number of healing trinkets. We even have the Tome of Holy Healing in our inventory. We are sick out the ass, but we are still going in. No matter what. We must destroy. Oh, speaking of destroying, we need to upgrade this team's armor and equipment. Watch that gold melt. Upgrading skills. And this is just the skills that we use, not anything extra. Look at that. Thousands just disappeared right before your eyes. And this is with a team of level 2s. And we've got another team that we need upgrades for. These are all level 5. This is level 5. We just upgraded this team to level 5 armor and weapons. This team needs 2 upgrades of armor and 1 upgrade of weapons. Upgrade of armor and weapons here. It's a lot of money. A whole lot. A whole hell of a lot. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me take this Mildred's Locket to increase this, Jester's speed so things work smoothly with my Crusader. Alright. My Jester is 5 speed higher than my Crusader. Well, we are gonna get dogpiled like crazy, but you know what? Take the good with the bad. You can't win them all. Sometimes you get butt pummeled for a little while. Yes, Alistair. Yes, I just said that. Do something about it. Alright, so we got a bandage, holy water. Okay, we take 2 shovels, 2 keys, 1 of each of the other items. This anti-venom... Anti-venom can be used if we come across that brackish pool of water. Bandage. What can that be used for? I don't think anything, right? It's mostly just shovels in the cove. Shovels, keys, what else? Oh, I can't think of it all. Shovels for the clams, the chests covered in barnacles, anti-venom for the brine pools, holy water for the eldritch altars, and, yeah, just the eldritch altars. I can't think of anything with the bandages. Medicinal herbs, the fish guts. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Alright, let's go in. I really don't expect much of a haul out of this, but, gonna do what we can, I guess. We literally have to do this to re-roll. None of the quests are giving us what we need.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable. Quickly the tide turns.
That's a bad critical hit. It's gonna be a lot of bleed.
As the
Hey, good job. We did.
A faint hope
We killed him.
blossoms.
Stun 1, stun 2. We got a 25% chance of getting a critical scout. And we got a 50% chance of scouting in the first place. All because of the map.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Holy shit! That's a lot of damage.
These and driven into the mud.
Oh, it's already been looted. Bleed the jellyfish. Or no, bleed the fucking maggot. They can make us sick. Look at the Vestal resisting like a pro. Crusader, you may be slow, but you're not slower than a snail.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
There is a chance, though, that he is slower than a snail. If that snail rolls a 6 and he rolls a 0, yeah, he's gonna get outspeeded by a snail. It says sea maggot, but it's definitely a snail. We all know it's a snail. Just like in XCOM, it was a snake. We got the snails. Snails and snakes. Snails and sneebletons.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Sorry, you know what? The longer I'm in this cove place, the more I start to sound like the Sims characters. No point in buffing.
Continue
We'll
the
just crit.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
Antiquarian, we got something for you to interact with. Empty, just like I expected. Torch up. Continue onward. No scouting, even though we have the map. Let's kill Tall, Dark, and Ugly first.
Precision and
Nice
power.
hit, Jester. Jester's coming through with the damage today. Losing our trinkets was annoying, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We have replacements, and some of our teams don't quite work the same without it, but... God damn it, I just got everybody back down to 0 stress. Why do you gotta put a small amount on each person just to irritate me?
Their
Fuck you.
cursed champion falls.
You're done, son. You can't aim for shit.
Death by inches.
In the name of the Hippocratic Vestals, I command thee. Hold this shock spell. Everybody in here is sick as shit. They're all coughing, hacking up fucking lungs and shit, and I'm like, go back in the dungeon.
The light, the promise of safety.
For a split second, I was surprised that he outspeeded us, but then I forgot that my Jester has the Black Plague.
A momentary abatement.
Alright, that's it. Let's buff everybody's speed.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Taking everything we can. Still no scout. Got a hunger check. Short quests should have no more than 2 hunger checks. 3 if you are unlucky as shit. Either that or you just get a really long short quest. Which is kind of weird to think about, but it happens.
Their formation is broken.
That drowned thrall does not leave a corpse. I'm gonna go for the straight up damage because I'm just gonna try and kill him outright with the Crusader.
Eradicated.
Nice. He's dead. Stress enemies defeated. Now it's gonna take 1.5 million years to kill the guys that aren't stress enemies because they just fucking guarded up, protecting each other. 0 to 1 or 2 to 3, you take the choice. We're gonna blight him. I could bypass the guard, but we need to put some damage over time on the fat boy here. Plus, he can apply bleeds, so he's the priority enemy here. You missed! Crusader boy!
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. A momentary abatement. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I think we use holy water on that thing behind us. I cannot for the life of me remember. I don't think there's anything in the cove that we use bandages on, do we? It couldn't be. Oh well. We don't, the short quests are not long enough for me to ever want to throw away loot for something else. Touch the idol. Fish idol. Think. Oh. Damage until camp. Alright. Well. You could argue that we could have put that on a better person, but the thing is, every turn the Antiquarian is going to attack. Unless she's being fucking critted. Alright, let's take everything. Fun fact, this pelagic shaman, when they use stress waves, sometimes it can target 2 characters at the same time, and when it does that, it also moves them back like 3 spaces, so no matter what, they're always going to be in the very back. Or maybe it was 2 spaces instead of 3. They get moved back, 2 or 3. Definitely not 1, though. Doesn't bother me if we're wasting turns, potentially. I want to ensure that he dies. Get his HP as low as possible before the Crusader stabs him, so it's a kill on any amount of damage the Crusader hits with. Ah, we hit him for 2. I'm gonna kill him because disease. We already got enough diseases. We're not trying to play Pokemon with diseases, alright? Can't believe we're spending an entire week on garbage like this.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Alright, we're doing this because we want to buff up before the next fight. So let's buff the Jester for some defense and protection. Self-heal. We're going to buff one more time for the next turn to stall.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Let's buff you. Battle Ballad, one more time.
Blood quickens.
And smack.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I'll take this Jade instead of that other crap. That brackish pool doesn't even offer any loot. It's like a tiny stress heal. It could possibly make you very, very resilient against everything, though. Everybody's accuracy is much higher. Come on, Crusader.
Obliterated.
Good job. Oh, please stop. It's gonna take 1,000,000 years to kill you. Just die. Well, at least with that 18% damage buff, we deal 1 damage now with the other skills.
The ground quakes. Time to perform beyond one's limits. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
The blackest of fates. Desecrate the animalistic shrines of the swine folk. Oh shit! This is the journal of what happened to the people who stuck the torch inside of the just like we did. $95, $90. If we had space, what we would do with the map is take it off, give it to the person who has the highest disarm, and then disarm it. We'll just disarm it with the Antiquarian. She's good at disarming traps with this map applied to her. Everyone is. Oh, we're gonna get every last little scrap from this quest we can. I'm wasting a fucking week on doing this short quest. Good dodge. Oh, this surprised us. Holy shit. They're saying you're gonna suffer some stress, boy, before this dungeon's over. I'm okay with trapping the pistol at the front, basically, because we're just healing stress. Antiquarian main DPS, bros. Who said she's not good at combat? She's like a miniature grave robber.
Well struck.
With the crit perfectly timed.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
No scouting done, huh? Just because we can. Well, damn. I wanted money. And look at these meager spoils. Like, if you just subtract what we would have gotten for the antiquarian being here, look at this. We didn't even have a full stack of heirlooms. Shit, we didn't even finish a stack of gold. Meager spoils. Meager.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Somebody got hemophilia.
An exquisite example of craftsmanship and utility.
He stayed up working for days, inspired by the rare quality of his materials, and determined to do them justice with his own skill. A job well done. Free armor upgrade. Mr. Blacksmith, I would love it for you to upgrade the armor of Dismas. Free. Can we get another one? No, we can't. We only get one. That's all you get. Free. Free armor upgrade. Free. Yes. Alright, what we got here? We got a man-at-arms, Photomania, Slugger, Natural Eye, Spiritual Fading. What we got for Shard Mercenaries? We got another Crusader. Those are pretty good for frontliners.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
I think we might be able to work with a man-at-arms at some point.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Also, bolster is pretty neat. Minus 20% stress, plus 10 dodge, and that's for the duration of the battle. And command is something that you could just use repeatedly over and over and over. We've got a doctor, resilient, steady, unerring. Very, very handy, Doctor. I will take you. What do you mean there's no more room for mercenaries like you? You enter because I say you enter. Now get in here, Doctor. Alright, fine. We'll get rid of the barbarian.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
Alright, so let's look at the unbearable reflection. Okay, it's still the same endgame condition. Still got the same reward offered for the courtyard at the Crimson Court. We got a short veteran, long apprentice. Yes. We gotta kill the siren. Book of Sanity. Medium champion with a sculptor's tool. Useful against one specific enemy in the entire game, but a very powerful enemy nonetheless. Short apprentice, medium veteran, medium champion. Right, so we're going on this. Oh, we can get the bright tambourine back. Legendary bracer. Alright, well, we can get that bright tambourine back, and that's exactly what we're going to do this episode. Yep, right here and now. Nobody's resolve went up because they only got 2 points of experience. But we used a whole entire week, god damn it. We used 43% of our time. Too bad. So sad. What we gonna do about it? Huh? Nothing. Alright. Let's go into this dungeon and get some more gold. You may be thinking, Troy, you've got like fucking 8 diseases. We're fine. We can manage the rabies with accuracy buffs from the Jester, and the Jester has rabies as well, so it's the same thing. We've got blight and disease resist greatly reduced, and a lot of these quirks are starting to become some serious negatives. But on that same note, if we gave them a rest, we wouldn't be able to get this bright tambourine in this long dungeon done, so before we do that, let's send some people in for quirk treatment of the worst kinds. Okay, Dark Temptation, let's get rid of that. We can't be having you touch shit. Let's lock that tough quirk. If you die, because you didn't have enough max HP, that's going to make me sad, so let's take that. Tough is very good. I wish I could take off that torn rotator as well, but too bad. Tetanus, this character is usually paired with a doctor, so she'll treat that. Nothing else that's a cheap quirk that's easily treatable. Aside from somebody in the group that we're in right now, but sorry. You have to stay. Yeah, nothing. Nothing that's gonna be cheap. We could remove Winded, but I actually kind of like Winded, because when my character's on death's door, I want them to act after my healer, not before. So them being even slower that's a good thing. So that it's less likely that they're gonna bleed out from the fucking critical attack that they just got smashed by. Alright, let's get some more gold. Oh shit, no, not 2 stacks of shovels. We need food. There we go. 2 stacks of torches. Every single one of these we can use. Let's take 3 keys, 4 shovels. Let's take 1 extra set of herbs, just because there might be multiple beast carcasses on a quest this long. Mummified remains just 1, and if we run into that thing to give us a positive quirk, we could use it on anybody, but probably going to use it on the Vestal, because we're going to use her the most. We got a 55% chance of scouting, so I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that we're going to find the secret room, wherever the hell it is. We're going to get it. The Ancestors map does that. We good to go? No, we need anti-venom. Yeah, there we go. Alright, good. Let us begin.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Yes. Let us burn out this Aw, dude! We're gonna get so many hunger checks. We have to backtrack a lot. Damn it.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Oh, I didn't think there would be a group of enemies in here. I was already clicking preemptively on the map to move to the next area. Well, there's not 2 spaces available, so ectoplasmic profusion, I don't think that's going to happen. Cytokinesis, maybe, but it's not a stress attack at apprentice level. They replicate whether you miss or not.
Executed with impunity. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Kill him before he ectoplasmic profusions. We got no treasure from that.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
The amount of crap that was in there, it was so much that you couldn't even see it. All in, like, one slide. It had to extend way beyond. Oh. Journal from the blood-soaked pages. Strange, fish-like hominoids ambushed us in the darkness. That's the fish people. Alright, he's gonna bleed.
Back to the pit.
How do you go last on the first turn, first on the left?
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
A torch and an antique.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Oh, no, 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 no! Ah! It deals damage to our torch, you know.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
That's very rude of you to do that. Rending for the old gods. Alright, what has a higher chance to hit? 91, 81. We'll take the 91.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Hit it! 1 HP, baby.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Rend for the old gods.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, portraits and deeds. Long time ago I would have killed for those, but not now.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, now formed with misintent.
Let's just smack him. I don't know why we're trying to blight that dude. Alright, one of them's down. He was only gonna bleed for 3. Oh, wait, no, they're bleeding for 4 now. Oh, that was a misplay.
A momentary abatement.
It must have been one of the upgrades to his skills that I wasn't paying attention to.
Well struck. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
No scout.
The light, the promise of safety.
Shit! Ah! I could have sworn I had my antiquarian selected. I don't know when I selected the... son of a bitch. So annoying. It would be nice if it just passively happened with the party, but I get why they have to do it that way, because if you have other characters who have quirks that force them to interact, it interrupts the gold making that the antiquarian can do. But that's annoying as shit. Food. Rabbit Rush. Rabies! On a critical hit and bleed.
In a single strike.
Oh, okay. No rabies, huh?
Precision and power.
Good critical hit. Gueron-chan.
Decimated.
Okay.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Everybody's got plus 6 speed. It's amazing that this dog managed to outspeed 3 of the others. Except for the Crusader, he's still slow as shit. He got 6 speed. I wonder if you could still... Yeah, you can still blight and bleed people with zeros. Because the Antiquarian did it previously, so that means the enemies can too.
A singular strike. Destroyed.
Make him miss. Aww. Let's buff everybody up for the next battle that's nearby.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Got 1, 2, 3. Got a little bit of a ways to go. I think now's a good time to try and buff everybody up. Half ration.
Together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
This trinket scrounge actually got nerfed. This used to be able to produce even rare trinkets, like super rare ones, but it got nerfed, so now it doesn't anymore because people would go into certain dungeons with 4 antiquarians, spam the shit out of this with the campfires in the first room, and then just leave the dungeon. No fighting, no anything, just antiquarians just producing gold from thin air. And that's what people would do on speed runs for this game.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Blast! Eldritch pull and push. In apprentice dungeons, don't deal stress damage. Okay. It's not a stress attack. He outspeeded at 1 speed bone rabbit.
Gone, fiend.
Excuse me.
impressive. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I know that we can get more gold, for sure. Yeah, we'll drop these 4 crests. I'd rather take busts over citrines. I think the only time on this entire channel I've ever taken a citrine is on a short quest.
Obliterated.
Alright, we killed 2 of the dogs.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Zero damage to the Crusader. Oh, he's got 45% protection. Holy hell. Oh, it's because of the crit. I was sitting here thinking, wait a minute, he should be like 30. Or 15.
Annihilated. A dizzying blow to body and brain. Is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Give you a boop on the nose before I leave, Mr. Doggy. Anybody here got dogs? Do they get pissed when you boop them on the nose too many times? Like, way too many times. So what, like, if you just don't stop and you keep doing it, it start biting you. Shocker removed. I was hoping fading or fragile would get removed, but take what I can get. Damn it! When did I select the, I just used the antiquarian to... Son of a bitch. Damn it. They're still all buffed up from the previous area. That's a room battle, right? Yeah, it's a room battle, so we should buff up.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Antiquarian.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I'm not getting rid of that food because the amount of backtracking we're gonna have to do, we're definitely getting some food checks. Excuse me.
Eradicated.
Please die. No! They're going to profuse.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Fuck!
A death by inches.
I think this is one of the few only size 2 enemies that are even possible in a apprentice dungeon. Alright.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Stop respawning and multiplying, damn it.
The flesh is knit. A decisive pummeling.
A 0-speed
The
crusader.
match is struck.
Outsped a
blazing
6-speed
star
jester.
born.
That magical moment wouldn't have been possible without the Black Plague.
This expedition at least promises success.
Blood-soaked pages. Antiquarian. Get it. Hunger check. Yeah, we're gonna be getting a couple of those on our way back. Oh. Boop the snoot too many times. Little doggies. I love doggies. They're the best ever. I don't have a free space, so. Antiquarian, you do it. Forward. Eat again. I'm so glad we kept the food. More blood-soaked pages. Right, Jester's at the front now. Jester missed. Jester dodges. I wonder if I put like tournament commentary over the over playing Darkest Dungeon. Ruin the quality of the game. Ruin your immersion. Probably happens every time I open my big ass mouth. But you guys probably came here to hear me talk and just make noise every once in a while. Listen to the ASMR of making moves and me saying, damn it, every time I forget. Or every time the game swaps me to another character. Maybe I do it sometimes. Maybe the game does it because it was the last character to make a turn during combat or whatever. It's so easy to slip with that crap. Kill for stress? Nope. Reckless Charm. Accuracy, -2 dodge. We don't need that. But we can throw it away for this. I'll bet that we find more. I really don't want to keep these citrines though. But I'm probably going to throw them away really soon. Secret? Aww. When the map zooms in like that, my attention is at its peak. You know, I'm not going to give it to the Vestal. I'm going to give it to this guy, because he doesn't even really have any quirks. Cove Explorer. Scouting in the Cove. I'm so glad that my mouse was in the right position to make them eat, because I would have been pissed if it just made me... Hold on. $115 now. Not even gonna take a 5% risk. That's what I'm all about. Ah!
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
All 4 of them go.
restoration and improvement.
No, no more rabies. Alright, good. We got deeds here. I'll exchange bust for deed. Discount on the blacksmith. Secret room? Aww. Finally get to put the bandages to use.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Could you imagine using a whole bandage which costed you 200 something gold? Or, no, 150 gold and only getting 75 gold back? Excuse me.
Masterfully executed.
Alpha strike.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Bandages again. This end of the dungeon. We could take that. We could sell it. Dodged it. Killed it.
Exposed to a killing blow. Injury, palpable fear.
Nice. Crit. That wasn't max damage, but it was a lot of damage.
The blood quickens.
Or wait, no. That was max damage. Because he had like 15% protection or something, wasn't it? Because I just paid attention to the number 24. Alright, well, maybe it was. Portrait for the charm? Yeah, I'll do that. Secret room, please. Aww. If there was a secret room around here, that scout check would have found it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
There might be a chest up ahead that we can use a key on. Like one of those half chests. So we're gonna get rid of these and those. Keep that. We should camp so that way we can fit everything in our inventory. Because that's 2 battles and 3 curios. Yeah, we can camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Nice! A tome of holy healing from Trinket Scrounge? Holy... Alright, prevent the nighttime ambush. Reduce the stress. Pray. Let's get out of here. Ah. Boost the torch what we can with the few attacks we've got. Okay. If you find a random sack in the woods, plunder it.
Wealth beyond measure.
Bleed charm.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
It's not as good as the garlic beads, but it's good nonetheless. Stop the other dude's attack. Good. Kill him. We didn't kill him. Alright, this is about as full as we're gonna get for an inventory, and we bagged something good because of the trinket scrounge ability. Something that's actually pretty nice. I mean, we've already got some, but if we lose the other ones, we got backups.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Let me guess, somebody got another disease. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll only meditate for stress relief. I can live with that. Ruminator. Can't live with that. Unholy Slayer. Alright. The gold is piling back up again. Soon to be completely toppled over.
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Cove Adventurer, blah 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 blah. Faded, Night Owl, Beast Slayer. Time for you to watch that gold melt. Weapon upgrade. Weapon, weapon. Weapon, armor, armor. Weapon, armor, armor. Probably should have did that first, but whatever. Weapon, armor, armor. Oops. Weapon, armor, and armor again. Weapons, weapons. Yeah, you see this gold melting? This is the type of crap that has to be paid for. Half of that was discounted at 40%. Well, over half of it. I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5 characters. But as you can see, gold. And they still need skill upgrades, which they haven't gotten yet. So melt, melt, melt. So yes, I told you, we didn't have any gold left. We had none. We are poor people. We are paupers. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good one.